What's up, YouTube? You checking out the Frequent Flyer, and I'd like to welcome you guys back to my RC Chop Shop first of all. And as you can see here, we got the Xinlin X181, one of the latest quads that we've used in the Chop Shop to try to upgrade it or switch it around and make it better. If you can remember, I did swap the insides of this out, the brain, for the brain from the Xinlin X6 Tarantula. I think it's the Xinlin version. It might be the JJRC one. Anyhow, it was one of my spare parts tarantulas, and it seemed to fly, but whenever I would kick the throttle all the way up for too long, it would overload the flight controller, it seems, and it'll just cut off. And I was thinking that it was because of this these thin wires on here, so I went ahead and removed the connector wire from the original flight controller of the Xinlin X181 and installed that too, so you can put the original battery on here. So it has two battery connectors, as you can see, and I thought that that would feed it more power and allow it to be kicked all the way up the throttle, and it will allow the throttle to be kicked all the way up without it resetting, but it still does the same thing. So what I've done now is I ordered the flight controller from the Cyma X8, and here it is. It has arrived, and so we're going to drop this inside there and see how that works out. Let's get it. Really awkward soldering around the cam. Might need my helping hand for this one. Got it. See, when I hit this switch, good, everything's okay. So now what we're going to do, we're going to unsolder this battery connector and put it on the opposite side. A lot of solder on the soldering iron, it heats everything up faster. So I'll just sheesh. Doesn't want to come off. If I could get it this way. Get a hold of this red wire. Getting it is coming. There, got it out. Okay, let's see if we can get these motors soldered on. Okay, so we're out here now with it. The birds are all excited. I'm excited too, because I'm wondering how this thing is going to fly. Then we got the Cyma X8C's brain in here, so the flight controller from that is in here. Only thing, I wasn't able to give it LEDs just yet because I didn't see any soldering pads for LED lights. So as for now, no LEDs, so I'm trying to beat the dark here with it so we'll be able to see it still. Let's see, I gotta get this wire in here. This wire is a little stiff too. Trying to figure how I could close this thing, this battery bay here. Man, these wires are strong. Gotta get them shoved in there. I'm gonna have to work on that, see what I could do about that wire being so stiff and tough. Okay, so the on and off switch is in effect too. So it's a working on and off switch. Let me check my model, make sure I'm on the right model. Down Cyma. Let's turn it on. And it should bind up to the Devo now. I got the Devo 10 out here. And we got spinning props. Let's check it out. So no more cutting off when I kick the throttle all the way up, because this flight controller is actually built for these motors here. I like the way it flies so far. Try to get it front and center here. It looks pretty awesome to me. See if we can get a funnel going. Funnels are wide. Simons aren't known for doing great funnels anyhow. I'm liking it. I'm liking the speed of it. The pitch is nice. Has a nice pitch on it. Great control range because of deviation, of course. Oh yeah. Not exactly brushless, but not bad at all. Actually, let's try a punch out while we got good battery here. So punch out is not comparable to brushless, but it's not bad at all though for a brushed system. Also, I don't know about the LVC warning on this thing. No lights actually, so no LVC definitely with this, so I'm not going to fly it too long. And I'm not going to get too crazy with it. I imagine that I can program flips. I never had the Cyma X8C, so I don't know if it flips, but I'm guessing it does flip. So I'm guessing I can probably program flips on it. I don't know how it would react, being that this is a direct drive system, whereas the Cyma X8C is working on a geared motor system, so I won't try flips just yet. Maybe over some grass, or maybe I might get up enough courage on the next flight to program the flips in the Devo and let's see it flip. And maybe I'll try some manual flips too. Trick the accelerometer into flipping by shutting the throttle after doing a forward pitch and pulling back. I think it looks pretty awesome. I think I might do the same mod that I did with my X1 on the landing gear, but I think I might cut them in half. So more to come from this one right here. Spring it in. So that's it. A mod, ChopShop. Xinlin X181 Navigator X6 with the flight controller from the Cyma X8C. Deviation, Devo 10. Thanks for watching.